It's amazing what he can do now. And that kind of gave it away. Like, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. What is happening? Hey everyone, it's Megan and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So today we are watching Flash Season 8, Episode 9, and I can't wait to get into it. It's a continuation of the last week's episode, in a way, because they found out about this new meta who can burn people in similar ways, and then this meta ended up framing another meta for its crime, but Barry was able to prove that this meta, Burke, I believe that's his name, or the Hotness, as his name was actually innocent, and the whole situation kind of mirrored his dad being accused of his mother's murder. So Barry was able to figure it all out and get to the bottom of it. So that led them to figure out of another meta out there that was actually more like a serial killer, and now it's kind of like, what's going to happen? How are they going to find this meta? How are they going to stop it? So yeah, so it's like a little bit of a continuation. Whereas on the other side of things, Iris is still at the Citizen, and she had Allegra working with one of the new hires or one of the other writers to write a piece, but Allegra ended up writing another piece over her fellow writer, which actually was the writer. Allegra is the writer superior, so she wrote it over her my brain isn't thinking of the right word here, but yeah, so she wrote it over the intended actual article. So that ended up causing tension between Allegra and the other coworker, which I can't think of her name. And yeah, I'll be curious to see how that comes out, like what happens with that. But otherwise, it was pretty much about the meta and proving that Dirk, like I said, it might be Burke? My brain can't remember his name, but it's the Hotness, proving that the Hotness was innocent. So that was the majority of it, and I really enjoyed that, especially all the flashbacks. That was definitely one of the highlights of the episode. So, but before we get into the episode, if you're enjoying my content, please be sure to subscribe. If you have anything you want to say about the episode or the reaction, please comment down below. Please keep it spoiler free, and be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And without further ado, let's get into the episode.
Almost at the goal line.
Oh, and there's Dia.
Don't worry, wreck yourself.
I was wondering if we were going to see more of this.
Well, you're all good now.
Because we didn't see anything last week.
Well, it's just that.
It was to me, because I remember something like that.
yeah, no, of course.
Oh. Wait.
How does someone catch a time sickness, anyway?
No idea. But I intend to find out.
So everything that...
Oh, hold up now.
So everything that happened in the...
I'm picking up mutations.
I'm confused.
I've never seen before.
Well, that sounds bad. Well, what do I tell Barry?
Nothing. I don't know what this is yet, so for now, just
because he got rid of it.
Trust me.
So she could...
As soon as I find out what's up.
See what's happening. So...
I'll complain you. Wherever you are.
Like... I'm confused.
Hanson in Metropolis. Well, good for her.
He's in Metropolis. Fun.
One step closer to the truth, y'all. Okay, so I stayed up.
So I'm kind of wondering if they're like
this cold fusion alarm module for
don't want to
satellites.
put Frost and Caitlin together.
Chester?
Uh.
You alright?
Because, I mean, it takes up so much special effects, and they want to do as many
Zoning out.
special effects as they can. But I'll be curious to see how they write her out this season.
Why the change? I got restless, so here I am.
Ooh, Sue.
Iris? Hi. You good? Yeah.
Sue is back.
Great. We sell the business holdings and reassure everyone personally.
Still kind of miss Rel.
Things are going to be different.
I wish he could
And
come
as a
back.
bonus, I get to pop in on my favorite tenants. Well, we are eternally grateful for your help in expanding our office. Hey, this
Even if they
all right, I have
recast him, I
to
still
Coast City. We own a string of luxury hotels.
would like to see Ralph again.
Sounds fun. No, it's boring as hell. Scoop, and if this story pops, it could lay the groundwork to a West
So
Coast
she's
expansion.
gonna
I'm
disappear to
Great, that's that.
avoid Barry. Is that what it is?
Let's go. Okay.
Is that a cold spot? Our firefighter just turned up at 130 South Devon Road.
So this must be like one of the metas from outside the
So, did you
Side-
find him?
Central City. So interesting.
What's happening?
Too late.
Okay, so now here's my question. So Iris doesn't remember anything about what happened. Is that because Barry changed the timeline back, so it's almost like that timeline didn't exist? And how does Dion not remember that? Because he's a god or, a force, so he's not limited to time and space. So I don't understand how he wouldn't remember that. Unless maybe he's just telling Iris that he doesn't remember it because he doesn't want her to remember it. I'm confused by that. Very confused by that. Also, something that I was thinking about and I haven't mentioned yet is it's quite amazing everything Iris was able to do for her paper and her online paper actually. A rather online news source. Because, I mean, it started out in this small little place. And then all of a sudden, months later, it's grew to this big office. She's got more workers. It's like, I feel like there was some time missed in that they jumped ahead to have her have this big, profitable thing. Like, no doubt that she can have it. I just feel like she went from 0 to 60 like that with this online media. She went from having 3 employees to like many. I don't know, like 15. So, and not to mention she went from this little teeny tiny office space. Excuse me, choking as I'm talking. But yeah, she went from this little teeny tiny office space to this big office where it has like multiple spaces, big TVs. It's like, that was one thing that I was just like, oh dang, that was fast. She upgraded quite fast. And so, but I always meant to mention that because I always found that a little less believable that it happened that fast. But I am proud of her for it.
And it put itself out. How's that even possible? I don't know.
Very good questions. Oh, and it's a yoga studio.
Nothing. So what else do we know? Who's it? Hey, you see this?
Chester can't look at it. He's having...
Oh, 39451. in collaboration with the foundation that he named after my dad.
No,
MCCU
Ray Palmer.
preserves the vaporized
I hope we get to
gases,
see him again.
but this is back at my workshop. I'll be right back.
Damn, he just disappeared.
Okay, that's gonna take some time to get used to.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
It's amazing what he can do now.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Lady, it is the best thing.
Agreed.
Maybe it was Sue that helped her
Yeah, no, Barry
out with
is
some money.
leveling up and firing on all cylinders with Team Flash. And...
Leveling up. There it is again.
Hold on.
Like, Sue Deron
It's
invested in
okay.
CC
I mean, I
Media.
get it. Life's grand, and
Maybe that's
you're
what it
busy as
was.
all get out.
I could see that.
With all that going on, you're still really eager to help this new meta become the Streak Part 2. And Allegra could have handled this story and taken some of this off your plate.
I think
Is
she's
there anything you want to share?
avoiding.
Oh, look at that. We got a hit. Let's go.
Still love Iris's hair.
Okay, nothing.
So gorgeous.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, look, they found
Iris West Allen with the
the
Central
meta.
Citizen Media.
Never heard of it.
Fair enough.
City Phantom? You ever heard of him? Or her?
And there it is.
We don't want to cause you any trouble, okay? We really just want to talk to you and see if there's any way that we can help you. What's your name?
I'm not telling you that.
Order for Tanya?
Oh, Tanya.
And there, that kind of gave it away.
Triple espresso. That's a lot of caffeine for a teen.
Ah,
Good luck finding me now.
Yeah.
that was smooth. That didn't go so well.
Triple check the who's who binder. Nothing on the tail. No problemo.
So,
Just me and scary black flame.
so is Chester afraid of this?
Okay, relax, Chesapeake.
What's going on, Chester?
You got this.
What's happening? You're cool under pressure. So what's going on? I'm worried about you. Oh, it's gone. Where did it go?
No.
Or is he just envisioning this? Like, I'm so confused. But still so worried about Chester right now. So worried. But now, for a second, going back to Iris. Okay, I'm going to backtrack a little. Okay, I could see Sue Dearborn investing in CC Media. After all, it's her building that CC Media is in, so I can see that. You know, helping out a fellow friend and someone that she admires. Okay, I can see that. So that's how she ended up gaining the ability to get more people. So, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I don't know why I forgot that Sue Dearborn was her landlord. Even though she said it before. I just didn't dawn on me that that could be connected. But, and now Chester here. he's definitely going through something. He is not a fan of these photos, which I don't blame him, but working with the CCPD, he's got to get used to seeing something like this. I know it's not good, and I know it's not something he wants to see, but if he's going to work with the CCPD, especially the crime lab, or with Barry, he's going to see some horrible things. But for some reason, this one is just really hitting him and really affecting him. So part of me wonders is that this vision, what's happening right now is more of a vision than an actual thing, because he's just definitely freaking out, but I don't want anything to happen to Chester. Nothing can happen to him.
Only on the CW.
Okay. Please don't let anything happen to Chester. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It was a dream. Okay. I knew it wasn't real.
It's just us.
I can feel how frightened you still are.
No. I'm good. Really, I've just
Okay,
been
good.
working
Glad that was
way
a
too
dream,
much
because
lately. Maybe I just need some coffee to.
And that's just wrong. He'll talk to me.
Are you sure, Allegra? You might be one person he doesn't want to say anything to.
Since your phone's toast,
Maybe and search them.
great. And we can talk about the real problem while we're doing it.
Yeah, Sue's not gonna let that one go.
Come on, Iris. What are you really doing here?
Hiding for Barry?
It's far out.
Why you threw yourself into this story?
Yeah, I needed a distraction.
Believe me, I understand.
Oh,
I
okay,
did
so
the
it's
same
for a
thing.
distraction. I
When
figured it
found
was
out that
because
my
she wanted to
parents
avoid Barry.
volunteered to work for Black Bolt. Either way, you have to stop running from the fear of the unknown. It's a race you can't win.
You should listen to her, Iris.
What? Tanya. What if I'm not the only one running? I think I know where to find her.
How? Oh, she's smart. Is he dreaming again?
Not enough for a second cup?
Oh, nope, there's
Yeah, definitely.
Allegra.
I'm not gonna lie. You look, is it gonna perk you up?
I'm sorry. I'm a little out of it.
I know this new.
No, you're a lot out of it, Chester.
Case was pretty intense. And as a resident scientist, if you need to talk about something, anything.
So is he gonna open up to her? And it's gone. But is this a dream?
No, it's not.
So is this real? Is this one really real?
I can't put out these flames. Just stay by me.
Like, is this real? I'm so confused. What is happening? What is happening? And why is it freaking Chester out so much? Like, what happened that is making Chester freak out so much? I'm so confused. Like, is this actually a meta person or just an entity? Like, so many questions. So many.
Grid outside of Star Labs.
So it doesn't track inside the Star
I
Labs.
just did. I also double checked to make sure that Star Labs. Gotta get some air.
Oh,
She's
so
hurting really bad inside.
Star Lab's on lockdown. Nobody except for me gets in or out until we figure out what's going on.
Where are you going?
so many
If somebody is
things.
controlling the fire remotely, I'm gonna search the city until I find them. Stay on comms.
On it.
But that is actually a good theory behind that, to why they didn't see anything. So what is she doing? Just gonna go through the wall. Whose house is this?
She's not here. What do you say we give it a try?
I thought you two helped people. Oh, she does. Me, it depends on my mood.
Sue.
Relax. Let's hear her out. Why do you even...
Was her last known address.
Yeah, she's a damn good reporter.
She really
Well,
is.
then you also know that my real mom abandoned me when I... And it's just a paperweight. Like I said, Iris is a great reporter. And if there's anyone that can help you find your mom, it's her.
Sue just made that whole thing up? Damn, Sue. You and Iris actually make a really
I'm gonna
great
find out what's
team.
behind all this. And your life, and I'm not letting you go anytime soon. Got it?
So what's going on with Chester?
Like, never mind.
No,
This is
say it.
just a really good friend.
So are you. Best.
So what is going
Why I
on?
gotta tell you this.
Come on, say it. Please.
Okay, that person in the fire. I know who it was. And it wasn't some new fireman. It was a ghost.
A ghost?
You seriously think you're being haunted? For real?
By my father. That's who's in the fire. And I know that because that's how he died. But for some reason, he's come back.
No. But okay, that
I was
explains
there.
why he was.
Whatever it was, it didn't
Freaking
have
it
a
out.
face. It was just a shape.
No. And then I could hear my dad shouting for help.
Okay, so this explains why he's all freaked out and why he's
Like,
all
no one
upset.
came, no, no one came. He died alone.
I just want to hug
I don't
Chester.
know what you saw. A good father would not do something like this.
It had to be.
No, listen to Allegra.
I could feel it. Okay.
No, I
could feel it.
think it's using
Like I
your.
was right there at the crash site.
I think it's using its
You
abilities to
Quincy P. Runk
make you
loved
feel
his
guilty.
son more than anything else. Which means, whatever you felt or thought you saw, it was a lie.
Yes, listen to her.
Believe in ghosts, and neither do you. Which is why we have to figure out what's really going on.
Listen to Allegra, Chester. Back. Oh, that's not good.
He's back, isn't he?
So he's gonna have to go through me first.
Away.
Oh, this is not good. Oh, damn.
If it's cold fire, how come it's getting hotter?
Oh, Sue. He's after me. This is all my fault.
No, it's not.
It's not. Chuck,
It's not your fault.
Okay, we're gonna need your help to survive this.
Oh, no, I can't.
Time as we can.
Okay, I'm on it.
Come on, Chester, you can do this.
Come on. Get Eliza's heat signature.
So why is it taking over the speed lab?
I'm on it.
That's not doing anything.
Our heat index is off the charts.
Chester, I just felt a massive wave of despair.
I told you I can't do this.
He thinks he's being haunted by his dad, and that's the reason all of this is happening.
Oh, is she gonna...
That's not the reason. Chester, of people, maybe more.
Oh no! Oh god.
You guys need to evacuate while you still can.
No, we're not leaving you behind.
What's going on?
It's time to come home, Chester.
What is happening? So it is his father.
Sorry I couldn't save you.
Allegra's right, that's not your father.
Chester, we belong together.
Oh no, it's manifesting as his father so it can destroy him.
Moving from you into it. Sir, you have to let it go.
No, no.
No, that thing is lying. Chester, honey, you have to let it go.
Let it go, Chester. Listen to Cecile.
Think about the last time you saw your dad and what you remember most about him. That's what you have to hold on to.
Listen to them.
Because if your real dad was here, he would be the first to say, remember how much I love you. Hold on to that, Chuck. That's what matters.
No, don't do it, Chester. No, listen to them. Listen to them. No, Chester. Chester, don't do it. Please, Chester, don't do it.
You never asked me to turn my back on my life here. I don't know, he would love the life that I've built here.
Oh, yes. Yes, Chester. Yes.
He'd freak if he saw my workshop. He'd love that I'm working with an actual superhero.
Oh,
Save the world every day.
yes, Chester.
My dad. I'm gonna stay here. My friends,
Chester.
because they're my real family. And you're not my dad. So why don't you just go to hell?
Oh, thank God, Chester. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Just the cold flames are gone. What happened?
I sent him packing. A little help from my friends.
No, from your family. Yay, Chester.
Which fits with where I've been at lately.
So this new meta, whoever he is, eats grief and sorrow to survive. Yeah, that's not terrifying.
It
Yeah.
gets scarier. We thought we were
Even
looking for a meta serial
scarier.
killer. Someone that was controlling the black flames, like the figure I saw in the fire.
They are the killer.
Because they're alive.
Yeah, this just went from bad to worse.
Sorry, but I guess dealing with loss is just another thing that makes us human.
Yes.
When we
That it
help
does.
each other deal with it.
Is what makes us family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Sometimes some filing I need to do.
Oh, she definitely felt something there, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to exit there now and leave these two alone." Oh, I love you, Cecile.
Yeah, I know we have like D&D plans for tonight, but honestly, I can't.
Yeah, I'll text Marco and the gang. Maybe we can pull an all-nighter this Saturday.
I'd like that a lot.
Me too. And Chuck,
I love their friendship, but
you
I'm
know,
still
I'll
not
always be there
sure
for you.
I'm
Right.
sold on their
Yeah,
romance possibility.
Yeah. I do.
I mean, maybe? I'm not sure.
How soon?
Oh, lifesaver, as always. Speaking of, I was thinking that with powers like hers, she could be a hero too.
Like the streak?
I mean, why not? That worked out.
That it did.
Stop it. If anything happened to you.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, she's not gonna tell him about the
Okay, well, I love you.
time
love you too.
sickness
That's
issues.
okay.
Yeah, me too.
Is Dion gonna show up? That he is.
You found out what's wrong with me.
It ain't good news.
And you're just gonna leave it there. Of course you are, because why would you tell us?
Hey, this is Olivia Liang. A new episode of Kung Fu is coming up next on the CW.
What's wrong?
Team Flash's new case. This one's a little creepy.
You want to use yourself as bait to capture the fire.
If anything goes wrong,
You pull the plug. Got it.
Somebody turned up the heat.
who knows what we're planning?
So, they're definitely going to try and lure out this black flame. Be curious to see if we actually see someone kind of become the black flame. Or see someone come out of the black flame type of thing. Because wasn't that... wasn't there a meta like that you know, could manifest into... Yeah, there was a meta that could manifest into gas to kill people. And weren't there other kind of metas like that? Or maybe this is just going to be the first, that it's just simply a black flame with no person attached, like they've been predicting, so... Definitely interesting. Like, there's so much I want to ask and so much I want to know and I don't want to know all at the same time. Like, what is going on with Iris? I want to know. But of course they had to go and do the frickin' oh, next week. Of course they're never gonna. They weren't gonna tell us. But you had to know he was gonna show up at that time. He definitely was. And why does it feel like they're keeping Barry and Iris apart? It just, I don't know. It feels so weird that they don't have as many scenes together anymore. I get they're trying to, like, separate the two, but I don't know, it just feels weird that since the season started, they really haven't had that much screen time together. And I'm just... I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this. But I'm loving how much Cecile is like... She's not part of the team, but she's part of the team. So it's not like she has an alter ego that she can use, but she uses her powers for helping, which I really love. And they've come in handy so much. You know, they've been really life-saving at times. So I really love that about it. And the other thing that we don't see Joe as much anymore. I feel like Joe's just slowly vanishing from the show, which makes me sad because I love Joe and Jesse. Such a great actor. And I would love to see him more on screen, but I feel like I know I read an article that said that they said that this was going to be one of like Joe's best story arcs, but we've barely seen him. So I'm very confused by that. And then what was I going to say? My brain is trailing off, but this was definitely an emotional episode. I was freaking out because I was so worried about Chester. I really was. Like, he's new to the team. I know he's been there for almost a year now. Or rather, over a year. I mean, he's been there a while, but, you know, he's still getting used to doing things and, you know, feeling like part of the team, so I can get why he doesn't naturally open up to people. Or I'm just ranting now. But I do love his friendship with Allegra. Like, that is just adorable. But I'm on the fence. Like, I love their friendship, but I'm not sure I'm ready for them to go to romance yet. And I'm not sure if I want them to, but at the same time, I'm like, watching this going like, maybe after this episode, I could be okay with it. Still not sure. Like I said, on the fence about that. But yeah, this definitely an intense episode. And I know that scene, even though I didn't show it, I did get a little teary-eyed after I finished watching that scene where Chester was saying his dad would be proud and that he had family there, or his friends, and that was his family. That scene got me, for sure. Because they are family. They are family. Family's not always blood, but you can pick your family. Definitely. Well, your extended family. Let me put it this way. The people who you choose to include in your family life. Now I feel like I just said that wrong, but okay, I'm gonna end that here because my brain is like slowly trying to process things that I don't exactly know right now. I don't know why. I think it had to do with editing the night before, but but yeah, so I'm gonna stop it here, and hopefully I haven't made a total fool out of myself, but yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. If you're enjoying my content, please be sure to subscribe. If you have anything you want to say about the episode or the reaction, please comment down below. I do post full episodes and early access on my Patreon, which you can find in the description below. And be sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And until next time, bye guys.